3 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And he takes ball 1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. 2-0 to Brantley. Now the 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopper foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So coming to the plate, J.D. Martinez. Bauer into his motion. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So stepping in, Mitch Moreland, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the seats, 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's 4 for 11. Bauer has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walk.
Well, the play's been made, and that. At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
On the move is Betts. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. In his career against Porcello, he's a .333 hitter. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Shot towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Into the box, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And another throw over. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Hot shot on the ground to short. Lindor scoops it up. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Back up the middle. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends. Digging in, the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Benintendi in pursuit. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The 0-2 once more. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. 1 out. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Around second now and headed for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. Digging in to try it again. Francisco Lindor hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Swung on and missed. Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Gomes gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Bradley retired, and there's 1 away. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Behind 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Ramirez has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Bauer gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning. So digging in now, Michael Brantley flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Now batting, Jose Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
In the dirt here. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that.
Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And it's fouled away.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonder Alonso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. 0-2 to Alonso. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Benintendi is there as he makes the catch, and they'll... For the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Ball one. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Heath Hembree, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Yan Gomes. And recall, he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bradley is there. And the inning is over. Stepping up now, Ian Kinsler. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Kinsler is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single. Stepping up to the plate, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Throw to third, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Riding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bradley waits on the 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Devers takes his lead at third with one away. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. The runner's breaking for home. Pitch swung on and missed. And he will get back to third here, and that was nearly a disaster. Here's Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Men on third with two down. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. A 1-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike three. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get the sixth inning started for Cleveland. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Fouled off. The 1-2 fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's off the green monster. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Ramirez takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion from the stretch.
And not swinging at that pitch out of his zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Nope.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Edwin Encarnacion becomes the first out of the inning. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. At the plate, Yonder Alonso. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's Melky Cabrera. He homered back in the third inning in this one.
Melky Cabrera.
Joe Kelly takes over here with the runner at first and two gone in the inning.
Number 56.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Kelly has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and posts a respectable ERA in the high threes. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. A 1-1 home. Here's a fastball that misses.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Oh, and he reaches out for the fastball and drives it with authority the other way to left. And it is gone. A home run. Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
A little bouncer. No outs, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ramirez waits on it. 1 down. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 home. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay throw tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he will get in there at second base as he's got himself a wall ball double. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and it's fouled away. Kinsler at second with 2 down. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Gomes has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's just 1 for 6. Drew Pomeranz comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Drew Pomeranz.
Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Pomerantz, a native of Tennessee, who was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts to the track, to the wall. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Here's Michael Brantley. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jose Ramirez.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle, and the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Quick check on that tying run at first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And prior to the 0-2, will move to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Cut fastball misses 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Vasquez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. It's now 5-5. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1-for-3. Cody Allen comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ramirez waits on it. 1 out. Now the Red Sox so far 2 for 3 in this one. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation. To pull the string on that changeup, he knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
from the stretch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. 3 runs already home here. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 2 for 4. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good. Edwin Encarnacion now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Number 70 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. In now for Cleveland, Josh Donaldson 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Breaking ball's in for a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone. Here's Melky Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled. Into the box now, Ian Kinsler. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Again, another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Vasquez, the runner at second with 1 away. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Vasquez is on his way home. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Here's Mookie Betts. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 0 for 5.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. 0-1 count and the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Brantley. He makes the running play. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Throw in the dirt, but a good. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Ready once again, Yan Gomes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Kipnis leads off first with 1 away. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Popped him up. Vasquez is there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Ian Kinsler, strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.